those Search for a Star programmes, especially the Lloyd Webber Job Centre ones. But when someone got voted off, it was brutal, wasn't it? For the Wizard of Oz, the one leaving had to hand in her ruby slippers. Ouch. For The Sound of Music, the rest of the contestants sang So Long, Farewell. Brutal. I don't know if you saw the Jesus Christ Superstar one. They nailed him to a cross. If you come back on Sunday, the job's yours. Now, I've always enjoyed judging people, you horrible top. To do it professionally? Well, let's ask someone who knows and add a bit of girl power to the proceedings. Please welcome superstar judge Melanie C. Hello, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I'm so excited to have an actual Spice Girl in the room. I'm a massive fan.
Actual real life one.
And the best one. See, I'm right. Now, I've got a really important question that I've been dying to ask you. What is it like when Victoria smiles? She's got such a pretty face that if she smiled, it would be so lovely.
Well,
is it nice? Is it like Narnia?
Yes. The thing is with Victoria, if you're with her in private, she's so funny and she's always laughing and joking and smiling. But I think, you know, she's one of the most written about and photographed women in the world. And I think her pout is her armour. That's how she feels comfortable.
To protect herself,
Yeah,
I suppose.
yeah.
Okay. Next time we see her, just get her to sneak one out once in a while.
Well, what am I
mean, a
doing?
smile. That sounds terrible. What was the audition for the Spice Girls like?
It was weird. The first thing was on how you looked and how you moved. And they were just like, no, yeah, like that.
That's harsh.
And then you came back to sing, yeah.
So singing was very secondary, was it?
I fell into that trap.
You told us the truth. You should have lied. Said the singing was first.
Yes, of course.
If the Spice Girls turned up to an audition now, who would you put through and who would you send home if you were on the other side?
I mean that.
I totally went there. Shut your face.
You know what? With the girls, we all would admit we all had different strengths and we just tried to play to that. And there were some great singers in the band. Everyone can sing, but some were stronger than others and some were better dancers than others. And, you know, a band needs all of that. I think with the Spice Girls, what made us so successful was our chemistry and our energy.
It would have been better if you'd picked one, but it's fine. We'll add that in later on.
Just ask me a question and say one of the names and then edit it in.
It's all editing, it's fine. Now, when I've had a crappy day, and this is true, I put the Spice Girls on and I dance around in my nightie in my flat. Is there music that you always put on when you've had a crappy day?
I like some like big ballads and I like, because singing makes me feel great.
Right.
So I like really give it loads. I do that in the car as well. And I don't think about people seeing you.
At traffic lights, when you pull up and you glance across and you realise they've just seen you feeling for beard. It's dangerous to get your tweezers out, but you can. But if you've got nails, you can just try and get a couple. Now, you helped find Jesus, obviously, for Jesus Christ Superstar with Andrew Lloyd Webber. On a scale of 1 to 10, how creepy is he in person?
You know, the thing is, I have to say about Andrew, I think he's probably the most misunderstood person in the public eye, but he's a genius. And I was astounded by him. He was funny, he was quick, and he was so kind to the contestants.
I need to press you for a number.
0. He's not creepy,
Aww.
he's lovely.
Well, later on, we'll get you to say loads of numbers all in a row. And then we'll just put one in.
Jerry Halliwell, 7.
just which one you would have sent home.
Was it really, Jerry? No.
How do you think the actual Jesus would have done on the show? I love what you've done with the loaves and fishes, but it sounded a bit karaoke to me. What advice would you give to someone on how to win over the public on a talent show?
Well, my advice would be to always be yourself, unless you're really boring or a bit of a knob.
Unless you're really boring or a bit of a knob.
Yeah.
And then you should suppress that.
Yeah.
And try and be
then
nice
just be
despite
really
that.
fake. Yeah.
Just be really fake. That's the best advice ever. Advice for life. Now, the whole Olympics was obviously just a cover for the real agenda, which was to get the Spice Girls back together. No, that's fact. Whose idea was it to get you all in Zimmer frames?
Yeah.
I think we've got a photo of this on top of the taxis. Of all the Spice Girls, who do you think is aged the best? Because I think they've all aged really well.
Looking pretty good, actually. We're doing all right. We're all like getting close to 40, or someone is 40.
Which one's 40?
Your favourite.
You're my favourite. No, genuinely.
Thanks.
You really
I'm
are.
38.
I'm 37.
Yeah.
I don't know what I've won, but I've definitely won. Maybe as an ending, maybe you could judge how I've interviewed you. How did I do?
Well, you know, I've been interviewed a lot of times by lots of different people all over the world for many years, and that was one of them. No, I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it.
I'm still 37. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Melanie C. Now, let's talk about medical shows.